little bit of lag, I almost walked right off my base. Does this have a lip on it too, right here? Can't really tell because of how dark it is, but... I really want to stream Median XL. That's all I can think about. But I already have the thing set up to stream for 7. And I didn't really feel like going through all the text to change it. To change all my tags, change the stream name. Oh, punch the chest. That's what you should do. Good job. Drop it. There you go. Repair. Everything else looks fine. I should actually... I just finished my stinking quests. What do we want? Probably Lucky Looter, but I kind of want to make sure my stamina's okay first. We'll go Sexysaurus Rex. I don't care about Biter 60 Diter yet. Maybe I do, maybe I don't. I'm not really using a pickaxe yet, and that's when it actually makes a big difference. Definitely getting Rule 1 cardio. And, I think I'll do 1 point into Master Chef. We got 3 points left. Um, 2 points. There we go. Up to level 4 intelligence, which is probably one of the most important perks in the game. I don't entirely know. I wonder how a playthrough would go if you set a restriction on yourself, like you cannot level up intelligence. You have to be a dumbass the whole time. I wonder how hard it would be to survive. You wouldn't be able to craft your own good weapons. You wouldn't be able to craft, like, nearly any of the food recipes. You'd be eating dirt for most of the time. I guess you could always just... Oh, nope, because the barter and trade thing, I'm pretty sure is in the intelligence tree as well. Right? Yep, better barter is also in the intelligence tree. What could you really rely on to carry you through the game if you weren't allowed to use intelligence? I guess looting? I guess perception? You'd have to go with level 5 Lucky Looter as fast as you can. And salvage operations, that's the... Oh, that's wrench. I thought that was the, that's in the better barter, isn't it? Oh no, it's part of this. Right? Adds 50 to loot bonus, looting is 10% faster, and narrow down buried treasure locations. So you'd basically be surviving off of buried treasure and looting constantly. Is there anything else that could, like, help out? Not in strength. Maybe the huntsman? Yeah, I mean, that would help to make sure that we always had food. Living off the land? I don't know. I'll have to think about that. I might try it out. Right now we're just waiting for night to end so I can go loot some houses. There's a little flashing light over there. Oh, it's a burning barrel. I see. Took me a while to realize what it was, though. Make a couple more arrows, because we only have 2. Am I going right over them? I am. 5. Can only make 2, huh? 2 sets of 5? And then what am I short on? Feathers. Derp? Okay. So we have to do a little bit of a system here to make sure I don't loot a house twice. So we could go, I wonder if we do something like this. Save waypoint, we'll put an X, and we'll put clear. Right? And then we'll just make sure that we untrack it. Oh, that's tracked. Okay. So if we do this, oops, do that, it's still tracking it. Okay, great. How do I make it not show up on my mini? Oh, show on map. I want it to show on my map. I just want to remove the waypoint. I hate you. I just don't want it to show on my compass. I just don't want to have a ton of icons on my compass. I want it to kind of like be just on my map. But I guess you can't really pick and choose, huh? Alright. I'm just gonna have to remember. I am retarded. E. I've been playing Subnautica and you left click to actually interact with things, and in this game it doesn't do that. Alright, I promise I know what I'm doing. Take this bandage, see if that puts us at 100. Pretty close. One more. Tiny bit of an overuse, but I'm not worried about it. We're up to 100 HP total life now. Our max HP is healed up to 100, I mean. One more in-game hour, and then we can go loot. Now let's eat and drink. sure our stuff stays above 100. Oh, we really needed food. I have to eat 2. These dehydrate you, right? It just doesn't give you any water. And charred meat is just the worst food. That's 30 meat. So only gain 5 per meat. 5 stamina per meat. I don't know about that. Even if it's charred, it shouldn't be that terrible of food. I've technically eaten half of a dire wolf. One of the biggest. It's as big as me. An animal that is as big as you, almost as tall as you in the game, gives you 6 charred meat, and each charred meat heals you for 5 stamina. Max stamina. That's just bad. They need to buff that a tiny bit. You can only really get meat by killing. I guess there is boars and other things, but they're dangerous as well. It should be a little bit more reward for the risk. A tiny bit. Like 7 max stamina per meat would make me happy. Got 23 minutes left in game until we can go loot a house. Lots and lots of waiting. When you make the zombies really scary and make them move extra fast, it's really not a good idea to go exploring at night in the beginning of the game. At least not in the first couple nights, unless you find something that can really protect you. Like if you found a lot of guns on your first day, then maybe exploring at night would be alright. Oh yeah, before the day starts, I should be smarter about these things and do it earlier. We need to recraft our gear because we can now craft level 3, I think. Yeah. I don't have another bone right now to make another bone shiv, but that's okay. The only thing that changes with increased quality is the durability, not the damage of the swing or anything like that, so... Let's go and poke our heads around the house that we started to clear out, but then it ended up becoming nighttime, so we ran away. Right over here. Now I'm pretty sure, not 100%, but pretty sure that we've cleared out the majority of the zombies from this house. The window frames didn't load in, it looked open. And I was a little bit further away from it. Alright. Very nice. Some extra jars. I can deal with that. I'm gonna take that candle when I come back. Put it up in my base so I can at least see a little bit of what's going on. There's a lot of concrete here, so at least I'll be able to get some of that when I come back later on when I actually need concrete. Flash can use it. There's probably zombies down here. I have not fully cleared out this area. Son of a... That scared the crap out of me. Oh, great. And I'm bleeding. Bandage, please. Come on. Oh, wow, he's faster than me. Faster than me backpedaling, so... They kind of screwed themselves, huh? You son of a bitch. Are you ever gonna make it up these stairs? Look what you've done. I don't like this guy at all. Yikes. Bruh. Bruh. That works. There's probably more zombies. I kind of want to just find them now and not get hit in my back while I'm looting. That would probably be ideal. Are these false floorboards? No. Working stiff box. These boxes can be super useful. These, not so useful. I mean, the wood is helpful since it's still early game, but not the most useful working stiff box that I've ever found. Shotgun Messiah, also useful. Usually useful. I'm not really worried about steel arrows right now. I only use my bow and arrow to kill wolves and deer. Everything else I like to be up close and personal with. Makes the game a tad bit more fun. An anvil. That is awesome. I'll keep it for now. It uses a bit too much stamina to actually fully switch over to a pickaxe at this point. And not the most useful out of that either. Some steel ammo. We already checked that. Got some more concrete down here. Alright, that looks like it's about everything. This house didn't have a ton of super useful loot, but that anvil I'd have to say is probably the most useful out of everything that I found down here. Now we're gonna loot the kitchen. Some water. I didn't really mean to pick that up, I meant to scrap it. Backpack on top. We'll wear the hat. Excuse me. think. Eh, we'll hold on to the acid until we find something to replace it. So many of these rocks everywhere. Let's see how much the pickaxe drains my stamina right now. It's not so bad that I can't use it for small things like this, because this is a ton of rocks. Up to 92, 103. And as you can see, this is taking pretty minimal effort to get all these rocks. You'd have to normally break 3 or 4 of those rocks on the ground to get the same amount. So these are all, those piles of rocks like down here are super awesome for a new save. I didn't break that one pile because the cement on top of it would have fallen and broken, and I do want to come back and eventually get the cement. I destroyed a cement mixer right there. I forgot to put a point into the most useful perk that you could possibly have, because I'm not very smart. Pack Mule. I haven't put any points into Pack Mule. What's wrong with me? Thought I'd make it. There we go. Keep the water out. Actually, I'm just going to drink it now, because we're below 100 again. That is not what I wanted to do. Don't make that, whatever it is. Go ahead and eat another meat. Man, we need food so bad. It really doesn't matter. I'm gonna bring the water with us just because I feel like we're gonna need to drink while we're out. Alright, so we cleared that house. This house doesn't have anything in it, pretty much. I've already looked at it. Let's go in a straight line, so that way we don't get too confused on what we've been in and out of. I guess the town ends right here. So, before we go into the inner section of the town, let's go this way and loot the burning biome houses. There's going to be lots of fire guys in here, I'm assuming. Looks like it changes over to the wasteland biome in here. Hopefully there's no dogs or bears. I already hear people growling inside. The church. See a bunch of pews. I knew that she would withstand that shot, so... Surprised this guy didn't wake up. He spit out a loot bag as soon as he died, too. Forged iron is kind of useful early game. Before you can make it anyway. Is that her head? Yeah. Okay. Right in her eyeball. Where are you going? I hear some zombos outside. Or I hear something walking around outside. It could be a dog too, because we are in the wasteland biome. Not my favorite. Not by a long shot. Alright, let's get out of this one. Seems like that was everything in there. It was a church. I wasn't paying attention when I walked up to it, what it was. House looks interesting. I don't think I've ever been in this POI before. Sort of reminds me of what an older POI used to look like, but changed a little bit. Like slightly different. Please don't walk over a landmine. Oh. Oh. Is this the house with dogs inside of it? No. The door would have been open in the front. If it were. I'm assuming this is where they want me to come in at. Dang it, man. Oh, it was the floor. I thought the ceiling broke loose and... okay. Please don't fall. Alright, jump! These guys are gonna fall downstairs. Nope. I hope they break out, actually. That would be helpful. So I can at least kill them. Hey look, it's the guy I hit. Can I get my arrow back through the wall? Yeah, probably not. Alright, nothing behind me, right? I'm not gonna get smacked in my back. Alright. It's time for some clubbing. Let's go this way a little bit. Alright, no power attacks. Just regular swings. Oops. I hear one to my right. I don't want to get surrounded. Alright, there's a fire guy. 2 fire guys over there. Back this way. Kite them back and forth. Come on. Oh. Alright. I could definitely use some more arrows, that's for sure. Oh, we got somebody chilling way back there. I'm not gonna waste all my arrows doing that either. Lure him this way a little bit. I don't want to go in this garbagey... I don't want to go anywhere where it looks like bricks and stuff, because there can be landmines anywhere out here, and I'm not trying to get blowed up. Alright, I think we can go inside this house now. They opened up the front door, and I'm pretty sure that was just about all the zombies on at least the first floor. What is this? Ammo pile. Gotcha. Alright, so... is that all the broken floorboard pieces? Did I get them all? Hiccup. Alright, we'll make our way downstairs eventually, but... I just don't want to fall down there before I'm ready. You can still loot through the cracks of these, so that's good. I'm gonna start collecting steel arrows now. I think it's a good idea. Doesn't look like there's anything else in there. Any amount of, or any kind of food is probably good right now. Just because it's early game, we don't know where our main source of food is going to come from just yet. I don't think I've ever used the crossbow, and when I have used it, if I had used it, I know I don't like it because it just shoots so slow. I should say it reloads so slow. Shoot once and then you have to walk around at a reduced speed while you're reloading the arrow back in. Ugh. It's just the worst. With a bow you can shoot and then scurry away. And the crossbow really isn't, I don't feel like it's that much stronger than the bow to begin with, so... I don't know why it's in the game, to be honest. Just for different looks, apparently. Just to have something, or hold something that's not a bow. Medical pile. Oh, it was one of those, okay. Head downstairs. Oops. Didn't think they'd be that close to the edge of the stairs. Give them all a good whacking. I thought he was gonna hit me. Did he die? He died. Come on. Quit your wiggling. Oh my goodness. There's so many. Alright, I'm out of stamina. I gotta kind of walk away here. What I can do? Whee! Oh man. He's underneath the stairs, breaking his way through. On the ground with you. Okay, I am assuming that was all the zombies down here. That was quite a few. Uh-oh. Alright. I was just making sure there was no opening that they could be hiding in up there. Go ahead and wear those. That was another thing to wear. It's also better, so... See what our character looks like now. Whoa! Alright, that's fancy right there. Starting to look more and more fancy as time goes on. More steel arrows. There may be 1 or 2 zombies in here because I'm not sure I could have aggroed them from this far away. That was a garbage bag. I double guessed myself there. Or second guessed myself. Thinking that it might have been a zombie sitting down up here. It wasn't. So we're good. Alright, there's nothing else here, right? The only thing I'm confused about is where's the loot? Probably upstairs. I did see an upstairs, so... Just checking for any kind of hidden lootable. Lootable. I should be checking up in the ceiling, because, like, there is a gap here, but there's no gaps there. Oof. $13 wood for 6 chairs, okay. So chairs are pretty terrible now for a source of wood, at least. Alright, time to go upstairs. There's no shortage of zombies in this house, that's for sure. Okay. Ugh. You know how many times I move my mouse to the left and hit my keyboard with my mouse and just attack randomly? Happens every couple of minutes. Oh. That'll teach me to read. Are you kidding me, dude? Keep your head in one spot. You're a zombie, not an acrobat. You're gonna break shit up there. Alright, I'm coming for you next. Stop. Alright. It's just the tombstone thing for Mad Mole. Oh man, there's probably so many more zombies upstairs. Alright, this is gonna be interesting. I'm sure I'm gonna get chased around a bunch up here. Oh, it's unlocked. Oh! Came out of freaking nowhere. I'm gonna kill this guy first. Let's do this. There we go. Gross. Is there another one up there? Hopefully not. I don't really need a cooking pot, but I'm gonna take it anyway. Actually, I'm not. I'm gonna scrap it so I have room for other stuff. Is there any of these that doesn't have a 5%? Oh, I guess I'm eating that anyway. I guess. I don't want to get sick. I'm just gonna eat them all and hope I don't get sick. Alright. That has a 10% chance of food poisoning. I think I'm just gonna scrap it. Alright, my food is now way up there. I'm good. And I have plenty of water. Let's just drink one of those. Bottles and water. Grill. Give me a grill. It's the only food thing I need left. Good that I have left to get. Alright, that's everything down here. Got a good amount of stuff up here to loot. Steel arrows, might as well. Ooh, military boots. It does. It does. Counts as armor, it's not just boots. Yeah. I don't understand how wearing a pair of military boots is going to reduce your mobility. In fact, it should increase your mobility, because who the fuck is running around in bare feet and can run faster than somebody with shoes on in a place that has crazy shit all over the ground? Like, explain that to me, how that makes any sense. It just doesn't. That's the answer, is it doesn't make sense. I'm gonna keep it just because I can sell them, but that really just depends on what I find in these containers, because if these containers have something more useful, I'm gonna swap it out. Making sure I don't do an extra swing and break stuff. I mean, all of this stuff is kind of useful, I just don't have room for it. What can I get rid of? I'll get rid of my stone arrows since I have 43 steel arrows. I think that's a good trade. That was terrible. What do we got? Absolutely freaking nothing. Plastic plating mod? I don't really need that. I will take this pistol in place of my one bandage, right? No, in place of my one wood frame that I'll scrap and get the wood back from. Okay. Anything else hidden? Any secrets? Doesn't look like it. Oh, I must have threw those out. Oh, great. Clicked off of the game. Uh-oh. Yeah, don't break your leg, guy. Awesome. That's exactly what I wanted to do. Alright, is there a way out of this house that I don't have to parkour over a huge gap in the floor? Oh yeah. Durr. Alright, so we looted the church, we looted that house right there that we just came out of. We're on to this one now. Look at this terrain. Supernatural. For plop. Oh, I gotta collect the steel arrows. Good shot. Oh, hello. Alright, anybody else? Just move through the house and kind of stir up the remainder of these guys. Whoa! That was a close call. He must have came from upstairs. There's probably a couple in here, huh? Maybe I should just break through this wall instead of the door. Or just let them go through the door. We'll help them out. Got a big fella in here. Uh-oh, missed. Out of stamina. Oh no, I'm not. My item needs repairing. Alright. We have a gun safe in here, and that's it. Lag. Got some lag in here. Alright, let's go upstairs and make sure we're not missing any of the loots. The lootses. Bridge is already unlootable. Just about everything in this house is unlootable, as is. I was kind of expecting there to be at least one more sleeper up here that just, you know, the heavy sleeper. What do we got? Miner 69er? I kind of want to save this. I'm going to put it in place of my stone axe. And then just run to my base real quick and put it away, and then make another stone axe. And that's about everything I can put away. I'm gonna put away that too. That as well. Alright. Alright, that's about it for me today. I didn't have a lot of time to play anyway, I just figured I'd stream a little bit, see what was going on the internet world, but it seems like this game is pretty dead in the morning. I usually at least get one person to join the stream and chat for a bit. Yeah, I hope you guys have a great day. If anybody stops by and watches this video after the fact, during the VOD or whatever, I hope your day is awesome. And my name is Relic, and I'll see you next time.